such an epic transition. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I can be heard. I think I can. Welcome to the stream. I am Matt. I am the community manager here at Payload Studios. I work on the game Terratech, which is this game here. That's the one. Yeah. So today, we're going to be doing some live streaming. What are we going to be doing today? Live streaming some community core. That's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be showcasing some of the awesome techs that the Terratech community has been making. I think we've got how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 techs to get through in an hour. So hopefully we can get through them all. If not, we'll carry on until next week. And we can really stretch out this patch of content, which is good for me because it means I have less things to think about. If you're in chat, give yourselves a shout out. Let me know you're there. So I know I'm not just talking to myself. And we can get on with the show. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at some techs. Before we get into any of that, what news have I got? No major news this time around, to be honest. We're still working on the console update. So console players should expect a new update soonish. So hopefully, we'll have some more news for that shortly. But we're working towards getting a new content update out for console players. And the idea being that the next update will bring you all of the Space Junker stuff, all of the circuits and system stuff, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, watch this space. But we'll have some more details for that soon. Cool. Finally, chat is filling out a little bit. Chip is in chat. Bob Carco is in chat. Greed is in chat. Ingus is here. And we have Tetros. Tetros is asking, did I shave my beard? I did shave my beard. I was going for like a mustache with a rustic kind of beard effect. However, two problems to that. Firstly, I can't grow a very good beard. My facial hair doesn't like it very much. And secondly, I may have set my trimmer a bit too short. So it took more off than I think I was planning on. But I've left the mustache. And yeah. Technically, I did shave it, but I'm not sure if I like it or not. Because also, I lost a beard and gained a chin, which was a shocking discovery. But anyway, Chip makes a good question. So there's a few things to cover off, a few bits of admin, a bit of Terratech admin. When is the Space Junkers enemy pool being added? So good question, Chipper. So last week or week before last, I can't remember actually how long, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I asked the Terratech community, i.e. everybody that's watching now and anyone that is part of our community that engages with us, I asked you to submit some Space Junkers techs that can be considered for the Space Junkers enemy tech population. And we had tons. I mean, probably, I don't know if I could say 100. I could probably count them. But we had a lot of entries, a lot of submissions for the Space Junkers enemy tech population. And I forwarded them, I've passed them on to Taku, who's our designer, who's in charge of organizing that whole thing. And I think they've implemented all the eligible ones have now been implemented into the next update, the next PC update. So hopefully, yeah, we can see that that soon. I'm not able to share what techs are or aren't in there because there was just too many of them. But yeah, we'll just have to. You'll have to wait and see. It'll be a nice surprise. Imagine that you're just sort of playing Terratech, and then all of a sudden, you come across one of the techs that you've built. That'd be fun. So yeah, we'll leave that to when the update goes live. So that's the plan for that. And there is some major news on Discord. We finally implemented the Space Junkers emoji. This was a much requested feature, and after a lot of hard work, the team pulling together, and lots of other buzzwords. We got there. We got over the line, and the Space Junkers logo is now an emoji on our Discord server. I'm really proud of the work that we've put into that, particularly the work that I've done. It was a really long, arduous thing, much like this joke is dragging out. So yeah. Oh, we have a question on Facebook. Chance on Facebook says, so I have a question, but are there plans for Terratech Worlds to come to console eventually? Hey, Chance, that's a great question. Unfortunately, I'm not the person to ask. That would be a question for Dean or Cassie, who are the Terratech Worlds people. I'm Terratech. I'm this game, as you can see here. So I actually don't. Even if I did know the answer, well, no, hang on, that doesn't sound right. I don't know, is the honest answer. So I can't say. But if you head over to the Terratech Worlds Discord server, I'm sure there'll be answers for you on there. So that might be a better chance of getting an answer. Pebbles on Twitch is giving themselves a shout out. Hey Pebbles, I had a pet hamster called Pebbles. That name means a lot. It's good to see you. Cool. All right. So I think those are the main bits of news. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. We posted a community spotlight last week. So again, for those that pay attention to our Steam news feed on your Steam store page, on your Steam client, you'll see that we'd like to post. We're starting a new feature called Community Spotlight, where every month I'll highlight and shine a spotlight on a specific Terratech kind of creator, and sort of showcase some of the cool things that they make. So this month we focused on a content creator by the name of KN. We're also a pretty prominent Discord member on our Discord server. They're awesome. We love KN. They make some really, really cool stuff. So yeah, go check that out on Steam under the Steam Terratech news section. And so that's out. Go read that. That's really interesting. Chip says, is the flamethrower overhaul mentioned a few times coming in next update? What flamethrower overhaul are you referring to there, Chip? Just want to make sure that we're on the same page, because I don't know quite what you're referring to. Cool, right, let's just get into it. I think that's enough jibber jabbering from me. So let's get into the game, and we'll load in. Actually, before we do, I'm going to have one last go at the. No, it's not here. At the speed game that Somnolence made. So we showcased this last week, and but I couldn't finish it, but I'm going to give it one more shot, and we're going to see how we go on. Pebble said, I was in the Terratech Discord server, but I had to leave. Oh man, that sucks. Well, look, I understand if you feel a bit overwhelmed. Totally appreciate you want to take yourself out of that situation. I totally get that. But head back in. We're a friendly bunch, and I'm sure we'll be yeah. Anyway, let's do it. Right. So this is the speed challenge that Sharmoni made. So the objective is you can't go under 50 kilometers an hour. Otherwise, for longer than 3 seconds, otherwise the bus will explode pretty epically. If I get this first time, I'm going to be so livid. This is much better than I did in any of last week's streams. Now, if I remember correctly, Somnolence took this bend quite low down. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to explode. Oh, that was tough. Right, well, you get the point. I'm going to quit that. But that was the... I have been practicing. I actually genuinely haven't been practicing. That was just a pure fluke that I got that far. So I'm going to leave it there. But that was what we ended on last week. So just a reminder. Now this week, we're going to load into an R&D game. And I'm going to showcase... This is... The name is CBO on Steam. But I'm going to find their name on Discord because that is more helpful. I'm looking for Sebi. Sebi, that makes sense. So Sebi, this is your tech that you submitted. If you're watching in chat, give yourself a shout out. This is the OT2A1, and it basically uses the orthopter wings, and it looks awesome. So let's just jump into it. Here we go. And it broke. Amazing. Have we made changes to the orthopter wings that would mean that they fall off? Good stuff. Do I need to reattach them? I probably do. So these are... Yeah, let's just chuck all these back on. I think they just go on here. So I think we're okay just to put them back on like this. Now, you'll recognize that if you've been playing the new content, these are the new orthopter wings that we added as an R&D block. And as you can probably tell, they are very much working in. They are very much work in progress. Oh, they need to be a bit more. Oh, they are further forward than that. Why not just reload the tech? Because that is what smart people would do. And as we've already established, I am not smart, and also it's probably going to do it again. So. Yeah. Oh, there's 2 more on the back here. That's funny. Oh no. Undo that. Thank you. Is this the left wing? It is. Right, let's get you on there. And let's get you on there. So yeah, these are the blocks I've reattached are the orthopter wings. And they were added as an R&D only block because they are still very much work in progress, as I'm sure you could see by the... That's a left one. Why is that left? Yeah, by the fact that they broke as I spawned them in, they just fell off. So I imagine these are still very much work in progress. So that's a right. I'm just making sure that I've got the rights and all them all in the right position. Yeah. Okay, fine. So let's get rid of that. Don't know what's happened there, but let's put a right one on just so it's all balanced. Not deploy swap. If I swap, I'm sure it'll do the same thing, so I'm not going to try and do that. Love Terratech Weather. Oh, thank you, Potatoes. Good to have you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a fun time. Right, so let's just make sure that I'm not missing any important information on this. So this is a strike ornithopter. Excuse me. Using a slimmer frame and capable of hovering like a true dragonfly, uses HH1 and AVP paints. Okay, I haven't got those paints, so we'll have to stick with the stock paints. That went weird. Okay, let's get you on there. I think we need you on here as well. That's all right. That's probably what's happened. So I've picked up... Okay, that all makes sense. All right. Up we go. Come on. There we go. Actually, before I do anything else, let's do set energy to 1. Just in case there's any anti-grav that I need to be... and also, let's do this. Oh, I don't want to be invincible. Let's just power up instantly. There we go. That's better. Okay, so these are the ornithopter wings. Now, again, these wings are still a very much work in progress. So they look a bit janky now, but don't worry, we are going to work on them and we're going to refine them so the animation doesn't look as sort of janky as it is. That being said, I still think they look wicked, but they are kind of seizure inducing. They're a bit flashy. They need to be sort of toned down a bit. It's a bee. It kind of looks like a bee. Yeah, I kind of get that vibe actually. It's got it's got insectoid, but I suppose having the wings make it a bit more insectoid. But yeah, this thing is great. This thing is awesome. It actually controls really well. I'm not quite sure how the ornithopter wings operate. I don't know if they just sort of act as like horizontal wings or horizontal propellers. It's definitely offering me lift, which is good. And I'm also being kept at a certain altitude. I'm not just going up, which happens with most helicopters. Yeah, this thing's awesome. This thing's really fun. It looks great. I think in the the snapshot that's on there, the Steam Workshop item for this tech it's got loads of different paint job, so it's got loads of different skins on it, and it looks awesome. Yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, that's actually a really good look at the ornithopter wings, and a really good example of what you can do with them. Really, really nice tech. Who was that? That was Sebi, wasn't it? Thank you, Sebi. Not a huge much more we can do with that, really. So let's move on to the Scrap Hog. So this was submitted by Phoenix Karma on Steam and Phoenix Karma on Discord. So let's load this. This is called the Scrap Hog, built as a sort of multi-purpose scavenging tech. Well, I love it. And this is about as space junkery as you can get with these, with the spikes. Thank you. Oh, I completely forgot what the word for spike was. The cab armor looking great. This is just quintessential. This is just the quintessential space junkers tech. It's awesome. Apparently the wheels, you can see these sparks. If anyone that knows or cares, these sparks mean that the wheels are overburdened, so there's probably a bit too much weight on this tech, which is probably because there's a lot of weapons and blocks and armor and fuel tanks. So those sparks mean that the wheels are overburdened, which means they perform slightly less optimally than they should. But oh, nice. So we've got the mortar, the grenade, the sticky bomb mortar on here. Let's just do that out again. Oh, it's so smooth. So we've got a few of them actually, which makes a really nice spread. That's actually that's really clever. So there's a mortar here. There's a mortar here. Where's the other one? Oh, there's two. Okay, so there's four. They're nice and evenly spread out, which means we get a really nice spread around our tech. So if you ever, oh, that's really clever. So if you're in a sort of close quarters fight, no one's getting away scot-free. Basically, it's because of these sticky bomb mortars, which is awesome. Chip says junkers need their own power bubbles and collector pads. They still need a lot of blocks. To be fair, space junkers need. Let's take a look at all the things that space junkers need, shall we? There are technically, I wouldn't cast technically. These aren't really flight blocks. They don't provide the functionality of flight. So I'd say they need a full set of flight blocks. I would love the ornithopter wings to be in space junkers. I think that would be really fun. If they take the functionality, if they take, bits of other corporation blocks and sort of munge them together to make some ornithopter wings, I think that would look really, really cool. They'd have a really fun animation as well. So yeah, maybe some more flight blocks. Yeah, in terms of block collecting blocks, you're right. They haven't got any, what are they called? Resource collectors or anything like that. As you can see, this space junkers tech has to use the GSO collectors. I mean, look, there's tons of blocks that the space junkers are missing. They only have a battery. There's no other like repair bubbles or shield bubbles in there. So yeah, we need more of all that. In terms of block magnets, there's loads of stuff. So just bear in mind, we're still adding more as we go. We're still going to add more and more space junkers blocks. This isn't going to be the final set. So yeah. Ooh, junkers should have an auto gyro rotor. An auto gyro rotor. What's that? Explain to me what that is. Oh, okay, yeah. My game is, yeah. But this is genuinely a really well done, really, really well conceptualized space junkers block, and it functions really nicely as well. Do you know what I just realized? We need the wasteland resource nodes in R&D. I'm going to put that as an idea from Matt, which I'm sure the community's already told us about, but I've only just noticed it, so I'm going to make it my thing. Let me just put it in Slack as a message to myself. Give it to myself. wasteland resource nodes in R&D labs. Cool. All right. Moving on. Oh, okay. Auto gyro rotor it's like a helicopter version of a wing. It's unpowered but provides lift from air flowing through it. Interesting. That'd be fun. Again, I think Space Junkers is a real kind of good opportunity to try really weird, kind of crazy, funky stuff. So stuff like that sounds really fun. Tetros says, I, in fact, suggested in Discord a while ago that scrap piles should be added to the crafting zone resources. Okay, fine. Tetros can take credit for it. Well done, Tetros. There was an auto gyro featured in one of the Mad Max movies. I'm going to see what an auto gyro... What's it called? Auto gyro rotor. Auto gyro rotor. It's unpowered, did you say? Okay, it just looks like rotor blades. Anyway, that's really cool. So mad props to Phoenix Karma. This thing's great. Let's just do some pretty standard single player stuff. Yeah, so there you go. You can see pretty effectively. I mean, these sticky bombs are kind of helping me out quite a lot. So I'm now full, and then I will obviously go back to my crafting base. I will drop all my stuff off. Man, these wheels. Maybe it's because I'm overburdened, but I do not want to turn. And I've dropped them all off, and then I can start making stuff. So, awesome. Really, really cool. So I can now just make something like this. Good stuff. Thank you very much for that, Phoenix. Oh, I've forgotten the name again. Phoenix Karma. Really, really appreciate that. That was really cool. Now we're up to, who are they on Discord? Monarch7173. This is their KRM. So let's get this loaded in. Where is it? I haven't subscribed to it, that's why. Here we go. So this is Monarch's, what's it called? The KRM. Oh, nice. Really nice use of the projection shields, or the shield projector, sorry. Really, really nice. Oh. Oh man, any tech's biggest foe is just loose resources on the floor. Okay, so this thing, let's take it down the turret lane. I want to see how this thing can handle the turret lane. Here we go. Turret run. Everyone in chat. Turret run. Turret run. How are my batteries? Okay, we're already pretty low on batteries, so let's do this again, shall we? Bang, 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 bang. Boom. Energy set to 1. We have full batteries. Thank you, Tetros. Turret run. Turret run. Nightbots, just calm down a bit. I need to talk to someone about Nightbot. Nightbot's just a bot that's turned up on our YouTube channel. I'm assuming Dean or Cassie have installed it. And it's telling people for shouting in all caps. But I don't see a problem with it, so I'll allow it. Here we go. So this is Monarch's KRM doing the turret run. Now let's just take a quick look. It's very the scrap gun, as we saw from the weapon tier list. The scrap gun on the front is a heavy hitter. So I think if we don't die before we get to the enemy tech, I think we'll do a good job of eliminating them, because there is just so much firepower at the front of the tech in close proximity. So this is good. I'm sort of trying to skirt around all these loose blocks. I think so far we're doing really well. Let me just check battery consumption. Okay, we're fine. I think we're fine. Now things are going to get slightly harder because obviously the enemies are just getting bigger, and also more debris on the floor. So more obstacles for us to get underneath us, which is not good. There we go. Okay, fine. Easy peasy. Chip saying they like the broadside cannons. They are very good. However, oh, didn't mean that. Whoops, excuse me. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. As you know, the turret lane is a very linear thing. It's very forward facing, so I can't actually use the broadsides unless maybe if I use them here to sort of spin around. Maybe we'll get a bit more action from the broadside cannons, which actually, yeah, that's actually really useful. Let's take this guy out. So you can use that scrap gun again. And finally, we've done it. That was a successful turret run. And we've not even made a dent on much of a dent on our battery usage. So this tech is actually pretty efficient. I want to know how many, or I'm interested to know how many batteries are in this thing, or what batteries it's using. Oh, okay, fine. Literally, the whole underside is just space junker batteries that have been Tetrised into space. Yeah, that was really good. Really, really good tech from Monarch. Good work. Now, next up, we have another tech from Phoenix Karma. Being that we've already showcased one from Phoenix, I'm going to move on to one from Chipper. So Chipper, I know you're in chat. Give yourself a shout out. Let's restart the R&D labs because a lot of loose blocks around that are going to eat up our frame rate. And then we can load in this. So this is Chipper's. This is the Crafter Delight version 3. Subscribe. Here it is. Fine. So let's just chuck this down over here. Oh, this thing's massive. This is a big boy. And as you can see, it's a massive crafting base. So Tetros, I believe, showcased or submitted one last week, which was like a really efficient way of that used as fewer conveyor belts as possible. Chipper has just thrown caution to the wind and just made it look. Well, let's read the description. Okay, there's a long description of this. So this is a robust manufacturing base which can craft any block, and it can even craft multiple blocks at the same time. It features 3 fabrication lanes, and each is loaded with 8 component factories to maximize fabrication speed. As long as you're careful not to break anything, this base works around all crafting bugs / issues and will not encounter problems in fabricating blocks. Cool. So it's just a big old fabrication unit. So we have scrappers, we have, well, all the scrappers, we have resource collectors, we have fabricators, so you can, and like they said, there's multiple fabricators for each corporation, so you can make multiples of each block. Shall we give it a load of resources so we can start making some stuff? Let's, and we can actually see how this thing works. So let's go into GSO, let's do manufacturing. Let's give it some wood. Give it some of that. Let's give it some of that. Bit closer, please. This one, plumbia, that's what we need. 1, 2 of that. Let's give you some titania. Bit of that. Let's give you some Luxian. Bit of Luxian. Yeah. Bit of Carbius. Some Olastic. Mr. Olastic, semi-fantastic. Some Rhodius. I'm going to need to put this into super speedy mode. Chipper, if you're in chat, where's the... what's it called? Where's the pacemaker on this thing? Turn on turbo. Yeah, where is the turbo? Where's the pacemaker? Pacemaker is near the crafty mic. There's a crafty mic on this thing? On the right near the component factories. Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. Okay, fine. Here he is. Oh, there he is. Nice. Turbo. Turboed it up. There we go. Right, so that'll speed things up. So we'll start getting more resources back in our tech soon. We'll start getting more of these resource trunks. We'll start getting sucked up. Come on. I should have used more blocks and more corporations so they get sucked up quicker. But here we are. Actually, it's fine now. It's chunking through them really nicely. So, as you can see, are they getting refined straight away? Okay, these are the refined versions, so that's why that's doing that. Impending lag approaches. Yeah, this might get laggy soon, guys. So if my computer can't handle it, blame NVIDIA, I guess. So write them a strongly worded email. That, hey, I was watching this tall man stream a game that I like, and the game slowed down, so I'm blaming NVIDIA for it, and here's my angry, strongly worded letter. Right, so as you can see, plenty of things happening, and we have plenty of resources. Do we have enough to actually make anything? Let's find out. So I'm going to make... So here's the thing. If I just need the raw resource... Because these are all the refined resources, aren't they? Maybe we'll make something a bit more complicated than just a GSO 1x1 block. I need to actually... Okay, I could spawn them in, but I can't be bothered. Make some Hawkeye weapons. Fine, I'll make some Hawkeye weapons. Let's do... let's make some missiles. Everyone likes missiles, so let's do that. Let's make multiples of them, shall we? And actually put this thing to the test. So as you can see, all the resources are going around the system. I'm going to go into photo mode now so we can actually see what's going on. The resources are being called from the silos. They're going to be put into refineries, component factories. The components are going to be made. The components are then going to be reassembled into other component factories with a higher tier. If we run out of resources, I'm going to have to go put some more in. Some reason these guys are going around here. I hope that's not something I've done. But they're going back round. Oh, we've made one missile. Yay! Chipper, are these resources meant to be going around here, or is that something that I've done? This bit down here? Or is it a bug? Is this one of the many issues that we see with crafting? Ruh-roh. Yeah, we may have come into a bit of an impasse, but we've made one. We have one. That's fine. This thing's amazing. I love this thing. This is why crafting. Stuff like this is what makes crafting fun. Minus the issues of them going the wrong way. And I'm sure we can look into that. But right now, it's still making stuff. Stuff's still going around. We're still going to make component parts. We've actually already run out of most of the resources that we need anyway. Yeah. Chipper, this thing's great. It's actually quite easy. The way it's all laid out, which I really appreciate. You've got your fabricators, you've got your scrappers, you've got your resource collectors, you've got all your component factories all separated to make it nice and easy. So if you're ever interested in crafting in TerraTech, this is a really good example of a really well laid out example of what you can, of how you can of how each sort of section works. Pebble says, I wish I could sort my bases like that. They say that on Twitch. Yeah, this thing is complicated. It's complicated, but keep on playing around with it. Also, I'm assuming this thing was made in creative. Well, this would have had to have been made in creative, or R&D. What's going on here? Why aren't we getting? Okay, there's another one. So it is making them. It's just sort of like the resources are going around the houses a little bit. I don't get it. But we'll worry about that another day. But Chipper, amazing, good stuff. Thank you for submitting. And finally, we're going to take a look at another one from Phoenix Karma. This is called the Harvester. Harvester. There's a joke there about making really good burgers. But people from the UK would actually understand that reference, so I'm going to steer clear of it. To be honest, the most complicated part about crafting bases is to figure out how to make it not stutter and bugless. Yeah. So Chip says, yeah, no, I made version 3 very recently. I might have accidentally connected some conveyors that shouldn't have. I mean, don't be too hard on yourself, Chipper. It could also be that there's an issue with the crafting system where there's a bug, because we are aware of some issues with the crafting system. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully address those at a future update. Cool. Right, this is the final tech that we're going to showcase today. This is the final one from Phoenix Karma, and it's called the Harvester. Let's read the description. So it's a geocorp machine designed for quick collection of fibron, rubber, luxite, plumbite, and titanite. It has a mobile fabricator for each of the 5 above resources, so you can collect resource blocks without having to return to a base. Well, that's nifty. So this is actually very clever. So I'm assuming it uses some of the Venture mobile fabricators. Are these them here? Yeah. Or Venture Fab. Yeah. So they're not okay. They're not actually mobile fabricators. They're just Venture fabricators that just happen to be mobile. So let's head over to the crafting station again, and we'll see exactly how this thing works when we mine some resource nodes. Appreciate it's got an SC on the back as well. That's good. So if you're ever fighting an enemy and you want to suck up all their blocks, you can do so. Right, let's get this thing. So what have we got on the front? We've got the jackhammers, not the jackhammers, what are these things called? The bores, yeah, the bores. They're going to be doing all of your mining. And then we have resource collectors that are going to go into these silos. Then they're going to be dragged into these conveyors that are going to pull them through the resource, the refineries. Sorry, fabricators. These are fabricators. Where are the refineries? Are there any? I think they're in here. Is that one there? Yeah, there you go. I knew it was a mobile refinery. I'm getting myself all confused. Yeah, so it's gonna. Okay, fine. So it's a pretty simple system. So this is a good for anyone interested in learning more about TerraTech's crafting system. This is a really good simple circuit. So Paul's going to pull the resources into the silo. The conveyors are going to bring them through, past into you can't really see it, but there's the green pit here. The resources are going to come into the mobile refinery in here, and they're going to be spat out as refined resources, and then they're going to come back around the conveyor belt. And unless they're being requested to be made into something by these fabricators, so there's 5 fabricators there, they'll just come back around the conveyor belt, and they should, I hope I'm right in saying this, it should end up on the silo unless they're being requested. So let's take a look at this thing. So let's see how this thing works. So I'm gonna now actually they do say in there. So we're gonna do fibron, rubber, luxite, plumbite, and titanite. So let's find some of those things. So titanite, where is the titanite? Is it all down here? Let's just do this one. There you go. So they're getting sucked into the silo. Okay, so fine. They're all in the silo. Now, what are these resources? Rhodite. I don't think we need to look for rhodite. We need fibron, rubber, luxite, plumbite, and titanite. What have we got here? What's this one? Carbite, is that one of them? Carbide is not one of them. Luxite is though. So Luxite... Is Luxite going to get refined? No. Okay, fine. I think I may have spoken too soon. Let's set you to turbo speed. I think if I was to request to make something using these blocks, the refinery should kick in. So let's just do that. So let's just go into a fabricator. So I'm going to anchor. And annoyingly, I'm not going to have the right blocks for this. Any blocks that I can make. That don't require a rubber. Or fibron, sorry. Never mind. But you get the point. Is there a... There's not a... Hang on. Let me go into photo mode and I'm going to take a look at this thing. I don't think there's a filter on this. No, no filter. So it should just... should just do it. That's fine. Sorry, I'm missing chat. Here we go. Can you guys make the R&D racetrack mission easier? I can't complete it and I've been stuck on it for years. Maybe add a redoable version that gets slightly harder for people who like the challenge. Which R&D racetrack? Which R&D racetrack are you referring to there? Darth Mola? Make the compacted blocks. Fine, I'll make some compacted blocks. So there you go. Good point. Thank you, Tetros. So it's very quickly, probably too quickly. Oh, nice. That's clever. Okay, I see how it works. Tetros, you genius. So what are these blue ones called? Rhodite. Okay, this is how it works. I'm with you now. I'm with you. I was very... Hang on, have we not got them? No. Do they not exist? Am I not able to craft them from Venture? Rhodite. Fibron, rubber, plumbia. Right, let's do this one. Yeah, there you go. Fine. So we're going to make loads of rhodite blocks. Just going to churn them out and it's going to suck them up. Beautiful. Loves it when a plan comes together. And you can do this from, like, similar to Chipper's crafting base that we saw earlier. You can set multiple fabricators going at once. And the SCU will suck them up beautifully. What's this one? Carbide. So that one's going to do rhodite. This one's going to do carbide. And they're both going to work at the same time. There you go. Oh, a resource compact harvester. Yes, this is what this is. Thank you. Right, we got there. I figured it out. And just like that, we've done them all. That's all the text that I was going to showcase today. So there's 15 minutes left of the stream. Why don't we try and do the speed game that Somnolent's made? I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it, but I got very close earlier in the stream. So I'm going to do that now. Load the game up. Now, while I'm playing this, has anyone got any questions? Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once while streaming. 0 Point Hollow, yes. So Darth Mola. So 0 Point Hollow is notoriously hard. We made it hard to begin with. One of the main bits of feedback that we'd had from players at the time was they wanted a bit more of a challenge. So we went and tried to make the level as hard as we can. Now, again, when we realise that, that might alienate some players. Players may find it too hard and aren't actually able to complete it. Now, obviously, as it stands, there's not the best solution to that. The sort of the main kind of design philosophy behind that is we wanted to try and give you the challenge of building a tech that that sort of serves a specific purpose. Now, Somnolence has made a really good point. It should be doable with a single Better Future hover cab. There's a lot of not that I'm being too gamery when I say this, but there's a lot of Twitch reactions involved in that mission. So there's a lot. You've got to be quick on your reflexes, and yeah, you've got to be kind of nimble. And yeah, I realize that might not be accessible to everybody. So it's tough. It's tough because we want it to be challenging, but we don't want to set the barrier to entry too high because people will be put off by it. So I like your idea of having a buyable tech that can be designed to complete it easily. But like Somnolence says, you could just do it with the Better Future hover cab. So give that a go. There should be plenty of ways to actually complete it. So try, keep trying. And you never know, you might stumble across something by accident. You may even do it by accident. Oh no, get over that. Thank you. Right, we're going to take this one wide. So here we go. So we're back in Somnolence's. I've got stuck on it now, so I'm going to explode. Brilliant. I need to avoid debris on the floor. Let's try that again. So this is Somnolence. For those that missed last week's stream and the beginning of this week's stream, this is Somnolence's speed challenge. So it's based on the film Speed. If we go under 50 kilometers an hour for more than 3 seconds, the bus will explode. And they've built this really, really cool track for us to do this on. So let's just get into it. So you can see the timer at the top here. This is my overall time. I accidentally nearly switched text on something I didn't want to switch onto. I'm not going to get stuck down by those blocks. I need to take this quite wide. I've already messed this one up. I've gone too wide. I've slowed right down. I'm going to get stuck on a block. Can we get back up? No. Okay, fine. We couldn't get back up in time. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Chip was asking about flamethrowers earlier. I was asking when the burning status effect was being added for them. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you, Chip. I'm sorry I missed your question. So we've had meetings about this. I can't quite remember what the outcome has been. This is why I really wish I had an actual developer with me so I could talk more about it in more detail. What did we get up to? I think it's still being worked on. I can't really give too much more than that because I honestly don't know. But yeah, there are still conversations happening about it. Yeah, so yeah, watch this space. I apologise, I can't be more useful than that. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. This is it. This is the one. This is the one, chat. Carrying a lot of speed around this part. I like it. Don't you dare. What? There's nothing I could do about that. That was annoying. Right, I felt good. That felt good. I felt like we were going to have a good run then. Yeah, Chips, I'm sorry. I'm sort of trying to fill in the space. We have had a meeting about it recently. I think there was a concerns about how... oh, that was it. So we talked about how the actual status effect would work. Now, in my head... if something burns, it just damages the block, right? So in any game that I've played, in things like, I don't know, the only other game that I can think that kind of my comparison to is something like World of Warcraft or an MMO, where you debuff, it's like a block debuff, or actually more of a damage over time. So in WoW, if something's burnt, it just applies damage over time. God damn it. And that's how I imagine the burning effect to work in TerraTech. It acts as a damage over time, and it affects a block. Now the question is, does if a block is burning on your tech, does that fire spread, or is it just localized to one block? And then also, if it does spread, how does the animation work? There's so many for what this is a prime example of something that at face value should be quite a simple concept. Actually, is actually quite complicated. So yeah, there's a few things to consider. I just like the idea of something having a damage over time effect. It's not something that I think it add a bit more. A bit more variety to combat, give you something else to think about. If you then could do like if your blocks were on fire, you could do like a fire suppression block, which is just like a sprinkler block that puts the fire out with water that definitely doesn't exist in the game. Oh, I got beached again. I don't know how to get past this bit. This is where I get stuck every time. We're gonna get there. So I like, and then you can then look at maybe going the other way with it. So if something is too wet or too cold, your blocks might get rusty, or you might get other status effects on your blocks. Basically, the idea of adding status effects opens some fun, some a bit challenging, but we're a clever bunch, and if it's something that if it's an avenue that we feel like the community want to go down, if it's something that we feel like we want to go down, then we will explore the area in a bit more detail. But oh no, I've absolutely done over there. That wasn't fair. Right, don't worry, I've got it. This is it, guys. This is the one. Are we playing Watling on Twitch asks, are we playing Worlds now? No, we're sticking with Terratech. I'm not sure if that's a joke. Does it look? Yeah, sure, we're playing Worlds. I guess it kind of looks. It's got the same vibe, I suppose. Ice and Rust effect. It was a joke. Okay, fine. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Oh, I see. Sorry, you're referring to Fry Ice and Rust and Fuss. Yeah. I see. Sorry, I thought you. That was one of those times where my brain is focused on one thing and I read another, and then I assume that you're having the same thought as I am, because center of the universe is right here. But no, you were referring to something else. But yeah, no, I get it. I realize, and actually, So Terratech Worlds has done status effects and is doing them, I believe. I actually don't know. I'm saying that could be a complete flagrant lie or an absolute leak. I don't actually know. Oh, right. Maybe repair bubbles could act like fire suppression, anti-status effect blocks, since the little nanobots could probably be programmed to help. I like that idea. What could also be a thing is a whole new block that works similar to a repair bubble, that works in a sphere of influence. That wouldn't require too much work. That'd be fun. But yeah, if you want to retroactively retrofit, maybe like Space Junkers could take a repair bubble and add a fire suppression type system to it. That'd be cool. Right, let's go. I've got it. This is the one. I'm going to give it my full focus. I'm going to not talk for this, so I can give it my full attention. I got stuck. Damn it. I thought that was it. That felt good. Let's move on. Try again. I've got how many more minutes? 5 minutes left of the stream. That's at least 10 more loading screens. Let's do it. Sorry. I have missed loads of things here. I think you can't keep turning too much. Like click, click, click to steer. Don't lose speed. Okay, fine. Click, click, click. Oh, I've taken the wrong route. This isn't my new route that I planned out. Yeah, no, I screwed that. I absolutely screwed that one up. Oh. Maybe talking is the key. Maybe I need to talk more. Maybe I just need to let the force flow through my fingers. Now, people are saying tap left and right, right? But that, I don't turn quick enough. So am I doing something wrong? Oh, Chip thinks they've fixed the issue with their conveyor system. Cool. All right. Maybe we'll take another look another time, Chipper. Here we go. Right, here's the line, and then we're going to squeeze it through this gap. Oh, I've already slowed down. No, don't know what happened there. This is the one. This is the one now. This is it. We're going to do it. I feel good. Let's go. So this is my new line. I'm going through these trees. I'm already looking at where I'm going to squeeze in between these blocks, which is here. Perfect. No obstacles that way. And I'm going to take this corner slightly wider. Go hard on the turn and the throttle. Can't take my finger off the throttle. Making sure to avoid the left. I think we're going to make it through here. I am going slower, but let's... See, that's what happens. I take my finger off the accelerator and I slow right down. I need to take that. How do I get around that corner? Do I take it wider? I think I need to take it wider. So let's come in from a wider angle. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is the one, guys. This might have to be the last one, actually. Become one with the bus. I am one with the bus. The bus is with me. I am one with the bus. The bus is with me. Here we go. Right, here we go. Through this little gap. Not taking any shenanigans. Beautiful. Now, squeezing it through here. Beautiful. And I'm going to try and take this one slightly wider. These two resource nodes are really pain in my side. Oh, I got... I thought I did it. Oh, right. I think I need to take that last corner. I need to come in tighter on the left. If I take it too wide, I go up the hill, and I'm not carrying enough momentum to take me up it. So I need to... Diary log, June 2045. Bus still has not arrived at my stop. Matt is just exploding every 10 seconds. We are still on this from last week, Ty. Yes, it's the end of the stream. We've showcased all the other techs I wanted to showcase today. So instead, I'm revisiting this tech, the bus speed thing from last week, because it's just too much fun, and I wanted to prove that I'm an elite gamer and can finish this. Okay, fine. And then I need to take this thing tighter so I'm not... Oh, man. Right, I slowed right down again. This will definitely be the last one. This is the last one now, and then we're going to call it a day. If anyone else thinks they can do this, have a go and share it with us on Discord. I want to see people doing this that aren't just Somnolence or KN. Oh, good question. Yeah, let's find it on Steam. 1 second. So yeah, this is it's a creative game save on the Steam Workshop. I'm going to share it on all the channels now. So that's on AKYTOBR on Twitch. Ask that. So I've shared it on all of our channels. So you should on all the channels. So you should find it on there. Grab it. It's a creative game save made by the wonderful Somnolence. Here we go. Right, this is it. This is the final run, and we're gonna smash it. Here we go. Through there. Beautiful. No, not done it. Stuck. No, I'm gonna do it one more time. One more time. God, this is crazy. One more time. Here we go. Last time. I say KN. I assumed KN completed it. KN were offering hints and tips earlier. I just assumed that they'd already done it. No, this is definitely, because we're over an hour now. I need to go. It seems to help if I take a run up. I know it's a bit cheesy, but taking a run up seems to help. So let's take this, squeeze it through these blocks. No, too wide. No, have we got it? Are we through? Have we avoided the... Go, 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 go. Oh, so smooth with it. Now, this is where I think we're going to struggle. Yeah. Damn it. Boom. Oh, well. Right. I tried, chat. That has to be it. God, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Thank you again, Somnolence, for making this awesome game, creative game save. That was really fun. Cool. Right, that's going to do it for this week. Next week, I think we're going to be taking a look at some mods. So next week's stream, we're going to do like a mod review. We've not done one of those for a while. So I'm going to be I'm going to be scouring the Steam Workshop for some really, really cool mods and putting a spotlight on them on next week's stream. So if you have any mods that you're working on, get them uploaded to the Steam Workshop, and we'll take a look at them next week. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company. I really appreciate it. Have a great week. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Glory, glory, Man United, because we won the FA Cup. I'm going to leave it there. Have a great week. Take it easy, guys. Bye.